Hello YouTube, FireDragon715 here again, with another Pokemon battle vid versus my friend Nathan. Actually at his house right now when I recorded this. Gonna go back to my house to upload it, obviously. But we both use kind of different teams, just things that we kind of put together. Mine, I think I thought out a little bit more because it worked a lot better. And I had walls, I had defensive guys for everything. I really had a solution for a lot of things on this team, so it worked out really well for me. As you see, I lead off with my Washirotom as he leads off with his Uxie. And yeah, you'll see what happens from there. So I lead off with my special, my Washirotom. It has a sticky barb because this is my Rotom that's meant for crippling walls, like Brungaru if anyone's using it, or really tricking it to anything that doesn't want it, like something that's Choice Scarf. I get the Scarf, they get the sticky barb. That's a good play for me. They're taking damage and I'm faster. Great play. So anyways, you'll see that reflect really didn't matter since he did not have his light clay to aid it in the amount of turns that it would last. So that made a huge difference, as you'll see later. I'll point that out. And I go for the discharge, get the first turn para. That's great for me. I run discharge versus T-Wave on this thing. Because it's defensive. Because I just wanted the extra attacking move. I didn't want one attacking move and that be water type. What am I gonna do if I'm versing a water type, really? So, yeah. Go right into Donphan. Think he's gonna U-turn, but he actually just switches. So he doesn't get to switch into whatever he wants to take this thing. He goes into his Ononakusu, or whatever it's called in this gen. I get up my rocks. That's really nice. Seeing that he has a Moltres on his team. And, okay, I get Dragon Tail to the face. That is about a third. And I'm like, wow, that did a lot. But then you'll see he's a Life Orb, I believe. I think he is. Yes, you see it right there. But anyways, he tails me out into my Dragon Spire, which is a Wizard 101 reference, for those of you that don't know. And I am Focus Sash, so if he goes for the X Scissor like he does here, it won't kill. It'll bring me down into Overgrow range. And I know I'm going to be faster since he's not Scarf, since we already saw the Life Orb recoil. So, get up my Swords Dance. I'm at double attack. Go for the Earthquake here. Pretty confident I'm going to KO since I'm Adamant Sceptile, not Jolly, since I'm a physical attacker. Yeah, I think his speed stat's high enough, so he can basically just come in and kill off anything. Goes into his King Tut, his Cofagrigus, Stealth Rocks, and Earthquake will do just less than half. He'll get a little bit back from his lefties, but here's where I go for the Leaf Blade, which is extremely overpowered. It is stab, it is at double attack on an Adamant Sceptile, and it is in Overgrow range, so that is insane. So there's no way he's going to live that, despite the fact that he's obviously physically defensive, taking that Earthquake pretty well, being that I was at double attack. It's not stab though, so anyways, I didn't know he would switch into that thing. Probably thought he could take things better, but he couldn't because I'm Adamant Sceptile, and that's awesome. Goes into his Omega here, his Yamega. I just go straight into my Little Miss Pissed, my Blissey. This is great for me. He actually misses his Air Slash. That's kind of nice, but it really doesn't make a difference. This is my modest Blissey with the choice specs on it. And here I actually predicted his switch into this guy and went for the Ice Beam. But even if he didn't, I would have hit the Yamega there with an Ice Beam. He would have died. Next time he comes into Yamega, he's only going to be able to get one move off. I didn't know that at this point yet because I didn't know that was Life Orb. But yeah, that's nice to know now. I mean, I found that out later, but he goes and hit on me, his Hitmonlee. I'm gonna want to get the hell out of here because close combat is never good. He knows I'm gonna switch, doesn't want to go for a blind close combat, so he goes for the bulk up. That was a good play, I guess, but if he did go for the close combat, that would have been beneficial because as you see, I lived the close combat this turn on 5 HP, and I told him that in person, and he was mad because it just came so close. You know, min max could have mattered, but of course you don't know how much min or max was, so you didn't know if I would have lived or not, or what would have happened, but it's probably not max since you don't get absolute maximum damage that often, and I am able to kill him off with an Earthquake despite his neutral defense at this point. So, yeah. That is awesome for me. Donphan's looking good. And, yeah. That's great. Get my lefties. Really doesn't matter at this point. But, yeah. Goes right into Omega again. It's only alive by probably like 1 to 3 hit points because of the odd amount of HP and the rocks doing half about, so he goes for the Bug Buzz. That's gonna take me out easily, and yeah, he's gonna die to his own Life Orb. That's where I find out, by the way, for those of you that really need to know. But yeah, he goes into his Uxie. I go into my Wash Form Rotom. That was kind of cool for me since I got to go back into this thing, and eventually I tricked myself back my Sticky Barb so I could get it on something else if I really had to, but I end up not needing to. Just him with a Hydro Pump doesn't quite kill. He gets up as Reflect. I'm wondering why he would do that before he gets up Light Screen, and he actually said it was a misclick. And I'm like, okay, well, I'll just trick, get back my Sticky Barb. It's okay. I mean, I can pretty much limit anything's turns in this battle since this last guy is actually a Moltres, and I could have limited that thing's turns left in this game if I had to, but yeah, it goes for the Light Screen here. That's going to raise his special defense for his entire team. He does have his Light Clay when he uses that, so it's really not going to matter though. So I go for the Discharge, just take him out. That's great. He's down to his last guy too, which is Moltres. And with the Light Screen up, and me not being offensive, I didn't know if Discharge would kill, so I go right for the Hydro Pump, which could have potentially turned out badly if it missed, but, you know, it does hit, it does take him out. I don't know why he has Solar Beam and not the Power Herb, but anyways, I talked to him about that after the battle, and yeah, he said he actually has Sunny Day on this thing, so yeah, that'd have been cool if he got that off, but of course he didn't, since, I don't know, but just take it out with a Hydro Pump, and that is good game. Alright, that was a fun battle. I did really well in that with this new team I just kind of threw together. It was really fun, and I actually have a kind of funny battle I'm going to be uploading next, but you'll see that when I upload that, or if you check it out before this video, so feel free to rate, comment, and subscribe if you like my vids. I do have a bunch of different kinds of vids that are going to be up since I'm still kind of just starting out my channel. A lot of battles like this though, I'm hoping, and binder vids, and maybe deck lists for Pokemon Yu-Gi-Oh! Maybe some vids on Wizard 101 since I haven't already clarified all this stuff in other vids. But yeah, that is it for this time, YouTube, and see you, YouTube. Peace.